towel just folded up. So we're going to need that. If there's anything that you think doesn't feel right today, then just leave it alone. Go to something that you know is okay for you. Okay? With Fitness Pilates, I'm going to put exercises together, and we won't spend too long on them like we would do in a normal mat work class. So this is all about combining exercises together, and I like to put exercises that work together, and then we move on to another body part, put exercises that work together, and we go through like that. Okay. So if that's alright with you, let's get ready for our warm-up. So I'd like you to stand back away from any furniture. Have your feet underneath your hips. Take your shoulders up and roll them down into that nice soft V down spine. Now this is where I will turn sideways, because I want you to see that the tailbone is drawing down towards the floor. The crown of the head being lifted to the ceiling. The hands are down by your side, and the shoulders are down away from those ears. So once we've got that nice position there, I want you to think about what's happening in that lower belly. I want you to feel as if those hip bones are drawing that navel towards your spine. As if there's a piece of that string pulling that navel, and it's coming out the back here. Yeah. Draw the ribs down. Take a nice breath in here. As you breathe out, turn the head to one side. Keep those shoulders down. Breathe back into centre. As you breathe out, let's look over the other shoulder. Back into centre. Now this time look down towards your toes. Look back to centre, where those toes pointing to me. Have another look. Breathe out towards your toes. Make sure they're parallel. Good. And breathe into centre. Now this time as you breathe out, have a little slide down to one side so the ear goes towards the shoulder. And then stack that spine back up lovely and tall. It's really slow. Go again to the other side. Stack the spine, come back up. Now I want to go back to the head turn. As you breathe out, turn the head, keep everything else still. As you breathe in, centre. Turn the head, keep everything else still, nothing else goes with you. Come back into centre. Slide down one side. Beautiful. Come back up, stack that spine, and then slide down the other side. Come all the way up and stack that spine. So now moving on. Take those arms out in front of you, relax those shoulders. Open those arms and draw your belly button towards your spine. Feel your rib cage draw down. I would like you to see from the side position. Yeah? So as the arms go back, the ribs draw down, the belly draws in, the lengthen the spine, lengthen that tailbone down to the floor. And again, exhaling, opening, inhaling back, coming back to you. Give me one more. The sunshine's just come out, it's getting a lot brighter here. Hold it there. Now turn and look over that right shoulder, but keep those hips really still. Imagine I'm stood behind you in the class. I've got my fingertips on your hip bones, and they are not allowed to move. Give me two more. Excellent. Going to give me one more. Beautiful. Coming into this little warm-up, take a little look down to where your toes are. Now roll down your spine as if there's something on the floor that you want to pick up. Slightly bend those knees, engage that belly button, keep that lovely tight bow in below the belly, and then bring those shoulders up, back and down the spine. Go again. Tuck that chin in, roll down through that spine. There's something on the floor you need to pick up. We're going to lift it, we're going to come up, engage those, slide those hip bones together, come into a nice standing position. Roll those shoulders down away from those ears. And there's a chair behind you. Breathe out, sit down. Stick your bottom out and then push the palms into the wall behind you. So I'll show you sideways on, yeah? So we're sitting down, sitting down, sitting down, sitting down, sitting down. And then we're pushing, pushing, pushing away with the palms. Now just be careful not to arch that back. You're going to give me one more. Keep this ribcage drawing down. Last one. And then push back. Good. Now look up and engage that bounce. I'm moving back. Okay, come down. I would like you to go onto your hands and your knees in your own time, very slowly. Right, we're here on our hands and knees. The hands go under the shoulders, the knees come under the hips. I would like you to draw your tailbone down, pull up through your belly, and give me a round spine. Relax your feet. Release, draw the tailbone up, and bring those shoulder blades down into each other. So I'm just going to lengthen, take that tailbone back, slide those hands forward, and lower into that lovely stretch. So our first sequence, come down on your tummy. 2 exercises I want to put together is a swan dive, followed by a heel kick. Don't worry if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'll talk you through it. Head down. Arms nice and wide. Get those shoulders away from those ears. Switch off your bum. Switch off your legs. Sink into that floor. Now, pull up that belly button. As you breathe in, open through the top of the back of the shoulders, lift the chest, look down, open across the top of the back of the shoulders, relax the legs and the bum. As you breathe out, come down. And again, breathe in, pull up through the belly. Breathe out, go down. Give me 2. Breathing in, coming up. Keep those shoulders lovely and wide across the back. Breathe out, go down. And one more. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, go down. Now take a breath in. As you breathe out, 2 heel kicks on the right. Breathe in, lower. Breathe out, 2 heel kicks on the left. Breathe in, lower. Give me 2 more. Stay lovely and strong for the belly. And again, 1 more. Excellent. Now go last 4. Now try and keep those toes off the floor. Make it harder, more challenging. Give me another 2, upper body stays down, stay strong in the tummy. 1 more. And lower those toes. Well done. Come up on those elbows. Lift from the belly button up through the chest. Scoop up that bottom and make a table with your back. Draw that belly button down. Engage, open those shoulder blades. Breathe, 4 slow breaths. Those of you that want more of a challenge, tuck those toes under. Always remove one knee first, then the second one. Open those shoulders, engage that belly button. Give me 4 counts here. If that's a little bit too much, stay with me with the knees down and the toes relaxed. Now everybody, come back down slowly with control. Don't collapse on me. Yeah, let's go back. Swan dive, you know them? Lovely and wide across the top of the back. Relax those toes. When you are ready, engage the belly button. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, go down. Draw that navel towards your spine. Engaging through those deep belt muscles. Open across the top of the back and the shoulders. Coming back down. 2 more, everybody. Stay lovely and wide. Keep those shoulders away from those ears. Give me 1 more. Now as you come down, start to switch off the body at the top here, relax it. As you breathe out, 2 heel kicks on the right, inhale, go down. Keep those shoulders down away from those ears. Stay lovely and tight through that lower belly. Now keep those toes off the floor. Some of you, if you want to do the double kick, give me a double kick with the heels. Stay strong through the belly. Keep the upper body down on the floor, which I know is hard if you're trying to watch what I'm doing. 2 more. Give me 1 more, everybody. Lower the toes gently. Relax, switch off the legs and the bum. Come up onto the elbows, lift from the belly button through the chest. And then when you're ready, scoop up that hip, bottom and pelvis and make that table. Be careful not to lose your head. So with these planks, we want to always keep the head lifted. We don't want to let it drop off. Guys, if you want to, toes under, you've got that option of removing 1 knee, removing 2 knees, up you go. Keep those shoulders nice and wide across the top of the back, keep that head lengthened. And breathe, really importantly, breathe for me. Everyone come back down 1 knee. Don't collapse on me, come down gently. As you come down, turn towards me. Slide that bottom arm down. Put that pillow under that head or a towel or something like that. Bend up this bottom leg, get a nice stable base. I want to see daylight under that lovely little area where there's that neutral spine when you're on your side. Yeah? Slide that top leg out. Take the hand by the ear. Get the shoulder down the spine. You have a nice base to work with into a side kick. Are you ready? Breathing in. As you breathe out, kick forward. Inhale, slide back. Open the hip. Now I've positioned myself a little bit too close to the wall. So I can't get back very far with that hip. If you've got a little bit more room, take that leg back a little bit more than mine. Lovely. Here we go, 4 of them. And just breathe. Think about that paintbrush. We're washing that wall with some paint. Think about that underneath. You've got the little raspberry that you're not squashing. 2 more. Got 1 to go. Now take a pause there. Let's see if we can put that hand on the floor without leaning on it. Take that bottom leg out and lift it off the floor. Excellent. Now you're going to go for a little walk, a little scissor. Breathing in on one, breathing out on the other one. Now to start with, go little small scissors until you can hold your balance without falling over. Make them a little bit bigger. Keep that lovely tight belt around you, keep that shoulder away from that ear. And keep your little raspberry intact underneath you. You can point, you can flex those toes. Just make sure you're not going to get cramp. You have 4 of them. You have 3 of them. You have 2 of them. And 1 more. Beautiful. Come into centre. Bring those legs in. Take a little breather there. Take a little quarter turn. So the head can come on the pillow. As you turn, I want you to just bring yourself so the shoulders are relaxed into the mat. The knees are bent. Hands are down by your side. Get those shoulders really down. As you breathe out, pick up your right foot. Keep the hips level. Push away. Nice one leg stretch. Breathe back in. Foot down. Pick up the other one. Push away. Keep that rib cage drawing down. Think about those hips staying really still. Excellent. Now can you take the same arm away as the leg? Now this is where we are really concentrating on keeping those 2 ribs down towards those hips and not allowing them to arch up. Yeah? You do not want that rib cage flaring up. Superb. You've got 4 more here. Keep that breathing going. You've got 2 more, keeping the hips still for me. And you've got 1 more. I would like to add a curl up. As you breathe out, curl up. As you go down, breathe in. So we're curling up, the feet stay in parallel, the knees stay in parallel. Try to really relax through the head and the neck and really concentrating on drawing in the belly. That will take a little bit of pressure off the neck. We've got 4 more lovely little curl-ups. Here we go. Two more. Brilliant. Our final one. This is where we hold it if we can. We're going to put in the what we call the 100. Relax the head and shoulders. Give me some lovely breaths in and out while you tap the floor with your hands. Here we go. A 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, breathing in. 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4 out. 2, 3, 4. Again, breathing in. Breathing out. 2 more sets. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1 more set. Breathing in. And breathing out. Lovely. Come down and fold those legs in towards your body. Lift that bottom. And then give me a little swizz around to the other side. Because we are going down on our side, we are taking our pillow under the ear. We're bending the bottom leg, we're straightening out that top leg. You're getting that lovely little daylight coming underneath there, so you're not sinking into that floor. And we're bringing the hand by the ear. Shoulder back when you're ready. On a nice out breath, kick. On an in breath, slide back. I would like you to keep this leg up lovely and high. Good. So you can now think about your paintbrush. You're painting the wall. If you're finding you're going to get cramp in your little toes, Then just keep that leg relaxed for me. Keep that raspberry that's underneath you, just below that last rib, that little natural hollow. Don't sink into it. Stay really lifted, everybody. That's looking good. Well done. Give me 2 more. And again. Last 2. And our last one. I would like you to hold it there. Just a little light fingertip on the floor. Keep that shoulder back. Engage the belly. Straighten out that bottom leg like we did last time. It's off the floor. The shoulders are down. Take a lovely scissor. Breathing in on one. Breathing out on the other one. Now be careful not to sink into that waist. Keep it lifted. If you want to make little short scissors, that's fine by me. If you're finding it a little bit too heavy in that lumbar spine, then please keep that bottom leg on the floor and only do the top leg for me. Excellent work. You've got 4 of them. You've got another 2. Here we go. Oh, and again. I would like you to hold that balance, get that shoulder away from that ear. Beautiful. Take one leg down, bring them in. We're going to go back onto our back. Last little sequence. Then I'll go straight into a stretch sequence after this. Those feet are about a foot away from your bottom. If you can get them in a little bit closer, get them in a little bit closer than that. Those knees are pointing up, the hands down, the shoulders into the floor. We're going to come into a bridge. I want you to close your back, get that imprint. As you start to breathe out, lift the bottom, roll up on towards those shoulders. Breathe in and roll that spine down. Think about these hips coming down last. And again, as you breathe out, close, roll up to the shoulders. Now try and keep the hip and the pelvis lovely and still. Excellent. Come all the way back through that spine with control. 2 more. So really what we're trying to do here is work on that lumbar spine with mobility. So we want to really treat that spine like a lovely little row of beads, and our little beads on our necklace are going down one at a time with control. So be careful not to just stick that last 4 down together where that lumbar spine is. Roll in, peel away, keep the knees and the hips still. Let's see if we can hold it here then. The next time you breathe out, take your arms over above your head, keep them just away from the floor. Draw your ribs down, don't let them flare. Now take the body down on the floor with control, and then the last thing is the arms will come down very slowly and it will arrive down at the same time as the hip and the pelvis. So again, go up without the arms stay down, up you go, hold that lovely bridge, get that nice ski slope. As you breathe out, arms go over, be careful not to let the ribs flare up, engage the belly. Keep those ribs drawn down towards those hips. Roll that spine down slowly with control. Then bring those arms over. So are you okay to do one more? One more then, here we go. Roll that spine. Press those hips up through. We're peeling the spine off the mat. Hold it on your shoulder blades. Across the top of the back there. On an in-breath, exhale, arms then go over. Breathe in in, roll down. Exhale, bring those arms, bring those legs into the body. Lift the head and shoulders. There's that little ball. Opening up that spine. Take that head down, keep one leg, don't mind which. Put the other toe on the floor and send it out on its way. Try and keep it on the mat though, you don't want it in the air. Now close your spine into the floor and really now push through that straight leg. So I want you to open through that hip of the straight leg. Push, 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 you'll feel it in the lumbar spine. Now I want you to relax, don't push anymore. Let this leg come back into this hip socket. And then I want you to walk up your leg you are holding. And then I want you finally to lift your head and put your nose on top of your knee. Yeah, do we get that? Don't worry, we'll work on that. Come in. Hold one leg, bring the other leg up and in, and then take a circle to release the lumbar spine. Hold one leg, the other one this time, send the other one out on its way. Keep it on the floor so it's always supported. Now close your back and push your weight through your straight leg. Push, 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 push. Open up through that lovely lower back, the SI joint. Relax this leg into that hip socket. Walk up this bent leg. Now again, we're always thinking about engaging the belly. We're getting the chest closer to the leg. Hold it there, make sure it's okay. Come down, bring in one, bring in two. Now both feet, hold on to them. Let the knees fall out and relax. You'll feel a little stretch through the inside legs. Now get those elbows, position them just on the inside of the knees. And then as you breathe out, close that back into that mat, lift the head up and look through to where your feet are. Excellent, well done. We're going to come back in with those knees. We're going to put the feet on the floor with the knees together, hands by your side. This is very small, everybody. This just releases through that lower back joint. Give some tiny little rocks from side to side. I want you to be in control and not to go very far. This just loosens off that lower back joint. And then I want us to roll onto our side completely and come up, so we're going to turn onto our hands and our knees. Keep those knees under your hips, relax your feet. Keep your hands under your shoulders. Tuck in that belly and open up your back to the ceiling. There's that lovely cat stretch. Suck that tummy in. Now I want you to relax those shoulders, they're coming in together. Take your tailbone up and take that release. If you want to work on that, you carry on and work on that. If your knees are okay, slide your bum back, walk your hands out and get your chest as low to the floor as you can. Hands come in, toes go under. Now this is slow, everybody. I want you to pull up through your deep bow, pull your belly button in, lift your knees, walk your hands in. Keep your knees bent, roll up as if you're lifting something heavy, come up through the fronts of the legs. Bring those shoulders up and down. Take a lovely little reach up and look up, hold centre.